Hello, baby. My name is Wasati. We're here today, Moscow Fashion Week. So my model today from Pakistan, the beautiful model in Moscow. So enjoy, baby.
And where are you from?
I'm from everywhere.
Everywhere.
I'm from Iraq, of course.
I'm a Pakistani girl in Moscow, and how did I ended up in Moscow Fashion Week? Let me share my story. So I left my home country years ago, and since then the journey of what I want in my life begins. By the way, I hold a master's degree in genetics, so yeah, I'm kind of a science geek. But deep down I always wanted to act or model, be in front of camera and express myself. However, there were two issues. One, I grew up in Saudi Arabia that used to be traditionally conservative, so my options were very limited. And second, I was a bit of a camera shy. After moving countries, meeting new people and having new experiences, I decided to give a chance to my dreams. It all started with China when I started getting work in TV commercials and advertisements, and I realized that I'm no more camera shy. In fact, I feel very comfortable. And during this time, I outgrew the social expectations that keeps women bound in many societies. So long story short, after spending some years in China and Turkey, gaining some modeling and acting experience with big and small brands, I'm now finally in Moscow and trying to integrate into this culture by studying here, learning the language, trying to find opportunities that align with my passions. I don't know if it will work or not, but I'm giving it a try. So as a struggling model in Moscow, I applied for Moscow Fashion Week's casting, and luckily I got an invitation. And of course, I said yes, and that is how I ended up here. One big challenge was the language because all instructions were in Russian, except for the hairstylist who was from Iraq and could speak Russian and English very well, and my co-model who translated everything to me in English. Such a nice girl. Hair was done, so it was time for makeup. Of course, makeup artists also spoke in Russian, but my basic understanding of Russian helped me a lot. My designer's theme was winter, so makeup had to look snowy. And this is how it turned out. Snow girl. Next thing was to get the clothes. There were so many people and so many brands and designers, I was lost. I finally found the cabin of my designer and got my clothes. Most of the models were ready, and this was my outfit. And this is the designer.
Few moments before the walk.
Few nervous moments before the walk. And finally, it was the time. How do you like it? Write it in the comments.